Woo! Welcome to October. Yeah, Halloween, I mean. Um, it's not Halloween quite yet, but this is probably about as close as I'll get to a Halloween video. But, today's not on Halloween. It is on the This Week at Bungie of the 29th of October. So that means Beyond Light is 12 days away. It's crazy, but today, this week at Bungie, there's a lot going on right now. There is. So, first up, we've got the Vidoc right there. We've got the roadmap and the launch trailer, which, at the end of the video, I'll kind of speed through this and point out some things that you might have missed. But I have videos on the Vidoc and the roadmap. So, if you want to see those, link in the description. And I'll also link the Vidoc and the launch trailer in the description as well. But, yeah. So, this week at Bungie, they're talking about economy. So, for progression changes, so in a nutshell, the soft cap, which is you can get there by doing anything in the game, is 1,200 light level, or 1,200. The hard cap, which is done by earning powerful stuff, like earning prime engrams, doing powerful activities. You do that you get to 1250, and the pinnacle cap is doing pinnacle activities, which are really like the end game stuff, and that is 1260 power level. All right, got it? Good. All right, and for the next season, your weapons and armor will start at 1050 power. So every season, they're gonna do what they did with Shadowkeep and kind of upgrade everyone to the next. So next expansion will probably be 1360, probably, and then this expansion after that would most likely start at 1460, I think. Actually, no, not 1460. Yeah, whatever. I'm speculating. But so powerful reward changes. You can Crucible and Gambit. They are now running. Crucible Gambit and Strikes are now running at to get you to the hard cap, not the pinnacle cap anymore. So that's kind of a shame, but I understand. Tokens and collections. The tokens and collections will have a lesser power level, as they say, and will be 20, and gear earned from token purchases will be 20 power below your power level, and collection buybacks will be capped at 1050 power. So, oof. But, yeah, oof. Kind of speeding through this because I already read it and I've just given you guys the rundown. The economy, if you want more in-depth breakdowns, I'm not your guy, sorry. Economy changes. So these are some currencies and items that have changes coming either at the end of seasons or near the end or near future. Here's what to be expected. So materials with no way home. So in Season of the Hunt, materials aren't having a massive change, but it is important to note that Season of the Hunt, phase glass needles, alkane dust, and simulation seeds, and seraphite will no longer be accepted by vendors. So, yeah, so those are going to be useless, and the best chance is just to get rid of them. However, at the end of, I think they said Season of the Hunt or this year, yeah, at the end of Season of the Hunt, Spider will give you a little bit of glimmer to get those resources off your hands. But these are the other items that will be removed from your inventory are something like faction tokens that don't really have purposes anymore, and the expired ramen coupons that never really had purpose, but to hold sentimental value. We know it might be hard to part with those, but it's time to let them go. As an inside joke, well, not really an inside joke. It is it's something you can go and get in the game. Just search up Destiny 2 ramen coupon, and yeah, you'll get that. So bounties. Last April, we shared some plans on how to track the problem of the bounty fatigue. So, which is bounties, bounty simulator 2019/2020. And they're making changes. So they're replacing weekly bounties with a new mechanism to provide players with a set of non-expiring and account-scoped objectives each week that will grant lots of season rank progress. We're still working on that system, and we'll share more on it before its target release at season 13. So your season pass will stay largely the same, and we'll have the new armor and exotic and one new exotic from the season path, or from the owned season path. One big change we are making is the addition to Bright Dust in the season pass. As mentioned before, we wanted to give the way you earn Bright Dust and move more towards account-specific paths to give players with only one character significantly more Bright Dust than they've been getting over the last year. Here's the high-level look at the changes coming next season. I'm happy about that, because even though I had a Warlock and a Hunter, I never used them, and my Warlock I might start using next expansion, but besides that, Hunters, never used it. Sorry, all you Hunter mains out there. But the season free path will offer 7,500 Bright Dust. And the season owned path will offer 3,000, so that's like 10,500 Bright Dust for all of it. And weekly bounties now award 100, kind of a letdown, but meh, whatever. With these changes, the vast majority of players will be earning more Bright Dust than before, so that's pretty good. And they say we have more plans to improving how you earn Bright Dust coming in Season 13, and we'll continue to monitor your feedback. A lot of the updates that they're talking about will be happening in Season 13, not Season 12, not Season of the Hunt, unfortunately. So I've been talking a lot, so this is Cosmo that wrote this, since goodbye Deesh. This is Cosmo who wrote this, so let's change it up. Here's a design lead, Justin Dazit, to tell you about some changes Spider is making to wares and to question we have been seeing about the customization updates we're making to your ghosts. So Spider's deals, now that he's been kind of the same for the past couple of centuries, but they're finally changing that up, so he will not be selling legendary shards anymore, because it was not seeing enough use in terms of other activities and stuff, and will now sell enhancement prisms that are worth 4,000 legendary shards per prism. So, dang. Second, we've taken another look at the enhancement core exchange works and made some changes. The ascending cost mechanism has been removed, and in its place, Spider will now sell you 5 enhancement cores a day for a fixed price of 30 legendary shards each. Okay, that seems fair. While this does limit the number of cores you can acquire from him each day, we feel this a consistent price is a clearer experience with less chance to accidentally spend large quantities of legendary shards. So, more importantly, is it's also now cheaper. In the old purchase model, you'd pay 310 legendary shards for 5 enhancement cores, 10, 20, 40, 80, and then 160. The new model, you'll pay 30 shards each, which equals to 150 shards for 5 enhancement cores. So, while it does limit your acquisition rate, it actually will save you 160 legendary shards every 5 cores. Yay! And finally, gotta go fast. So, the ghosts, finally, we've been seeing a few people wondering if you'll still be able to equip the ghost mod Speed Demon with other mods like Guiding Light in the new system, and we have some good news for you. You won't need to. Starting in Beyond Light, all sparrows, legendary, both legendary and exotic, will instantly summon. Innately summon instantly, sorry. Even without the Transmat Loader perk as a result. There is no need for Ghost Mod to impact the fluctuation, so Speed Demon was not carried forward into the new system. I'm happy about that because I hate it when I change my ghost for like 2 seconds because I got a new one and I'm gonna try it out, and I can't just immediately hop on my sparrow. So the minor things, people. That's what makes this. That's gonna make this the best expansion. If you're already driving around a Sparrow with Transmat Preloader, you can keep using it, and it will work just fine. Or you can pull it from collections again and get 2 new perks. Newly created Sparrows will no longer roll on Transmat Preloader, so you have a chance to get yourself an extra perk and still retain the instant summon speed. Wonderful. Hop on the newly instant summoning Sparrow and zip on over to check out Spider's new offers. Here's ready and waiting to wrap those for greedy arms around some of your wealth and make you a deal you can't refuse. I cannot refuse any deals from you, Bungie. Alright, and finally, the Eververse. Oh, Eververse. Starting in Season of the Hunt, Bright Engrams will now contain Eververse content from Season 1 to 3 seasons prior to the current season, excluding content from special events like Festival of the Lost, the Dawning, etc. So here are some practical examples. So Season 12, you'll be able to earn stuff from Seasons 1 through 9, and Season 13, you'll be able to earn stuff from 1 through 10, which, makes sense. I wonder if that means, like, is it specific stuff? Is it still specific stuff from those seasons, or is it just, like, everything? But, yeah, as always, as you open more Bright Engrams, your chances of earning things you don't own increases. There will be instances of duplicate drops, but the engram will be weighted to grant you things you might be hunting. Please give me the outbreak ornament. But, okay, down to wire. It's time to check in with our player support team on the latest known issues. And this is their report. So, world activities. So, Beyond Light and update 3.0.0. I think I got that right. Releases on November 10th, 2020. Some world activities will be removed. These removals are not related to the Destiny content vault, but are general game updates. Players should complete any activities and quests they have left if they want to claim their reward from them. So flashpoints are going away. Okay, never really had a use for flashpoints. All destination adventures. So, so does that mean adventures are just gone? Like we're never gonna do adventures again? World quests from Year 1 locations, such as Enemy of My Enemy, X is Black, and Data Recovery. So, yeah, so just flashpoints, adventures, and quests, which is, no one ever really did those. So, with the start of Year 4 and the introduction of the Destiny content vault on November 10, certain items will be depreciated from your player inventories that correspond with the vaulted destinations, activities, and campaigns, yada yada yada. We already all know this story. And the 14-hour downtime. So on November 9th, Destiny 2 will be taking offline for maintenance. Maintenance will begin at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, so that's 9 p.m. my time. So, ugh. And ending on November 10th at 9 a.m. So, is that also Pacific Standard Time? But so that would be 11 a.m. my time, which is good. That's 1 hour before reset. I'm sure the server's still going to be glitchy, but with the launch of Destiny 2 Beyond Light and update 3.0.0. Stay tuned to help.bungie.net for updates. So, PlayStation, this is stuff, this is other just random issues that are not really that important. So, yeah, that's really it. There's not that much down here. And so next season is the last TWAB, and next TWAB is going to be the big one. It's going to be all the patch notes. It's going to be everything that's fixing, everything that's going away, so it's going to be a big one. But yeah, so now let's hop into the quick little launch trailer. Nothing too special, but let's see what we can find, shall we? I can't play it as always because 2 reasons now is because my audio is super buggy, and also this has a really awesome remix of Paint It Black by Rolling Stones that is so cool, and if I show a second of it, YouTube's gonna copyright the hell out of me. But yeah, let's carry on, shall we? So I see some old shots that we've seen, but we learn why we get the distress signals because we're sending out people to these destinations to. Okay, so right there is a another structure, but they say it's because we want to make structure, or we're looking for answers. So something happens at the end of Arrivals that leaves us with many questions. Maybe why the destinations don't appear. So we're searching for answers. And this is a really interesting scene right here. We're in the hangar, and people are like running, and if you listen really closely, you can hear sirens going off. So this is a big deal. This is a really big deal, and I hope that's in a cutscene. But yeah, they all launch. I'm sure we get and then the ghost says we capture a distress signal. Right here is Varix. He's got that little capsule that has a shard of darkness. So I assume Aramis gave one. He's like, "Sup, want some darkness?" and gave it to him. And Varix just kept. I'm sure she didn't actually say that, but Varix just keeps it, and that's where the stranger gets it. Varix is really I don't think Varix is coming back from that, guys. And then we see the Exo Stranger with her fish and the Drifter. But this is a really cool scene. We actually get some fighting, and what the heck is that? Like, no one else has talked about this. Like, Eris's ball just, like, transforms into stasis, which, that's what happened in the pyramid, I bet, is, like, she got stasis. But yeah, like, she drops from stasis, and the Drifter's just, chilling. Yes, that's fun. Also, that's awesome. Like, the stranger is just totally freaking BA. And then that opens up, and you've seen this cutscene before, just some new angles and some new scenes of it. Alright, and then, so this is the Vex area, can't remember what it's called. Something like, I'm not even going to try it because I'm probably going to butcher it anyway, but there's like it doesn't really look like the Pyramidion, if I'm being honest, but yeah, Europa's big. Europa's big, guys. Awesome scene right there where the Guardians like fly by and like they're going under. We see that's the sparrow, the Europa sparrow, I think, that we've been seeing a lot. There's just other random sparrows. Okay, cool thing right there. This is the Vex, and you can see it's like got like an ice like type ceiling, and that's really amazing. I wonder if we're gonna have to parkour across that. This is so cool, the pyramid architecture. architecture. Because it's like the thing I've always liked about the pyramids is like the pyramid ship itself is like a maze, like random hallways like that lead to the same area, and like hallways like just don't, like, why do you need them? And like it's I really like that about it, like the pyramid art. Also, I don't know if that's I think that's just like the line that they've been walking in the snow, but it could be wrong. So more pyramid architecture, they drop it. That's the weird thing we've been seeing all the time. That's like building. This can't be, so this is not a raid, but it can't be because there's like there's at least 4 people there. Yeah, there is like that looks like more than 6 people, but the raid wouldn't start here. We've seen where the raid starts, and it doesn't make any sense why it would be here. So maybe it's just a bunch of guardians in the same place. Auto rifle, we see the insurrection, and you blow off its head. We see some exotics, some more. Alright, and then we get to see some more of the lieutenants. There's one, there's no time to explain. There's that weird harpy with legs. That's like the freakiest thing of all time. Also, there's like tons of them in this area. That's probably so that is Mask of Bacchus. I think that's a fusion rifle, but it could be wrong. Okay, that is an exo eye. Could be Clovis Bray. Could be someone completely different, but everyone's screaming at me telling Clovis Bray, so okay. Salvation's Grip right there. And he, in the Deep Stone Crypt, I believe. He's got the shotgun. That is awesome. He was, like, riding that sparrow. That's in the Deep Stone Crypt as well, but it's not the raid. No one tell me it is, because it's not. Because here this guy is again. And here they're in a Vex structure, so it seems like that's another Empire Hun. Okay, this is just cool. Like, this is straight up cool. I hate that the Vex are here. I'm screwing it all up, but the pyramid architecture is awesome. Like, this is so cool. It looks like a cage. There's Aramis. Say hi. More stasis. The weird area right there. But I love this. This is so cool, this area. Aramis again. The Cosmodrome changes between a Guardian using Blade Barrage and this super, and this is probably in a lost sector right here because you saw a chest right there. This says go, of course, and she crushes something. Beyond. That's totally like the new shoulder charge, I bet. Light. That's awesome. That is so cool. Alright, and then Beyond Light. Alright, so yeah, that is it for today, guys. If you did enjoy, please, please, please consider leaving a like and subscribing. If you want to check out the Vidoc, my breakdown of it, and the trailer, that'll be linked in the description. I'm going to be streaming next Tuesday, see if there's any secrets or any talking about secrets. And on Beyond Light, when I get started, I'm gonna start streaming. I'm gonna check out everything new, and I'm either gonna do the first mission of Beyond Light or the Cosmodrome origin story. But and then I'll do the other one. But yeah, so that is all I have for you today, guys. If you did enjoy, feel free to subscribe to my channel and check out my other videos. But yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.